Got a great interview right now. Fox 61, the Connecticut Office of the Arts, and the Connecticut Department of Education have partnered on what we call Connecticut Creative Futures.
Now we want to spread the word that there are so many opportunities for creative careers here in our state. And joining us right now is the Executive Director, Shelby Davis. He's from the city's Youth Theater in Waterbury. Shelby, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
First off, Shelby, tell us all about the youth theater program that you run there in the Brass City.
Yeah, so I started City Youth Theater in 2019. We planned for a year, myself and some volunteer youth, and we got ready to launch in 2020, and the pandemic came upon us and closed us down for a whole year. And we most recently just started reopening, and we're actually getting ready to produce our third show of the season, opening tomorrow.
Clue?
That's exciting.
Clue, live on stage.
Clue, oh, that is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm curious to learn more about that. But no, what I really want to take the time to talk about is just the impact that this has on the students. And maybe you could talk about it by talking about its absence because of the pandemic. What was it like not being able to have this in some kids' lives?
It was very sad. I had kids that were itching and eager to get back on stage and perform. We tried virtual performances, but they wanted to be in front of the people. They wanted to be on the stage. And now that we're back, they're coming. It's growing every time I do a show and get more auditions out there. It's growing every single time, and it's really exciting.
Have you heard much from the young actors themselves about how it has just been so incredible, how it's changed their lives by being able to be back there in person?
Well, you know, some of the kids say that being on stage is therapy. Being able to perform is their therapy. They get to be able to come outside their box and be these people, different characters for 2 hours or a couple of days at rehearsal and just get ready to just use their talents and their skills to express themselves.
How do you help them draw that out of them? And I say this as somebody, and I feel like I say this a lot on these creative art segments because I'm just not artistically inclined. So I watch how actors do it, and I just can't quite get the gestalt of it, of how they're able to channel somebody else. How can you bring that out of them? It's
a lot of encouraging. You know, I've had 2 people join us that's never been on stage before, that were scared, that were terrified. And they went out there and they just blossomed. They lit up. And it's just keeping to encourage them, coaching them, providing them the insight and the talent, and encourage them to that they can do it.
Now, how can people get involved? Maybe they're watching right now, or parents are watching and they say, you know what, my son or daughter would really, really love this. How can they get involved in the program?
We have a website. It's www.thecyt.com, and we're also on social media as City Youth Theater Waterbury.
And just like not everybody who winds up in the television business does it because they want to be on TV, this is not just for actors. What can you offer for people who want to write, direct, or work behind the scenes?
We want anyone and everyone who wants to be involved in the arts. If you want to write a play, if you want to work backstage, if you want to volunteer and just hand out tickets, if you want to get involved in a theater program, we welcome everybody, families, kids of all ages, teenagers, college students, anyone. Please come and join us.
And for folks who are not prepared to go and be part of the theater, but they certainly want to support you, talk a little bit more about the tickets, how people can get them, and the dates that you're going to be having your shows available.
Yes, please. All tickets are available on our website and social media. This weekend, we'll be performing a production of Clue, and that's going to be at a school here in Waterbury. And all the information is online at thecyt.com.
Got it. Shelby, thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Good to see you.
Thanks for being with us. Yeah. Now, Connecticut Creative Futures is also going to include profiles of local artists and a live arts-themed interview every Friday right here on the Fox 61 Morning News at 10 o'clock. No matter what kind of artist you are, you can create your own creative future. We have a lot more information on how to do that by going to fox61.com/CTArts.